Can you guys explain to me, this is a total tangent, who is iShowSpeed? He's everywhere now. He's hanging out with Tom Brady. He's like, and I know he's like a streamer, but by the way, this is the boomer of me. I'm not that old, but cause I'm 34 years old. I just turned 34. I'm not that old. But streaming, do people just like live their life and walk around streaming 100% of their life? That's kind of what I was picking up on.
Some streamers do. So there's two main popular types of streaming, right? On one side, you have game streaming. So on Twitch, like is where it originated, Twitch TV, the live stream platform. So historically it was gaming, right? You're going to play 2K or run some COD or Fortnite.
And then someone's watching you game.
Yeah, and then there's commentators. So like if you go back in the day, like Ninja was streaming Fortnite, right? He kind of popularized that genre.
I'm showing
is this live?
Dan, this is live right now. See, it's almost like TikTok.
And is this Twitch?
Is live, yeah.
How many people are watching this person play this video game right now? Can you see how many?
Yeah.
There's 16,000 people watching this guy or lady or whoever
Minecraft here.
Play Minecraft. Like, isn't that just so interesting of like, before we know it, this is who we're going to be selling to in B2B, right? Yep. Like, I think like there is some generational, like, you know, those people. And to me, it's kind of like, I watch them like, who's going to spend time doing that? But it's like, if you're a marketer and you're like, that's stupid. It's like, you're not paying attention, right? Like you're not, that's not a good position to be in and be like, you know, like that's not, it's like, it's so interesting that kind of stuff happens. And that is, I mean, stuff like that, streaming, like who's going to be the first B2B brand to like own Twitch? Or maybe there is someone out there that's doing it.
Well, it's interesting, like the distribution of the live stream, because, you know, there's a few brands out there right now, like the big trend now is stream on your website, right? Because I think we're coming out of the COVID era, everyone hired a live events platform. Yeah. Right. So they could do enrichment and lead capture, follow-ups, all that stuff. But then there is an element of user friendliness, right? I think the reason Twitch is so big, YouTube's so big, is the casual person can just hop on, click a stream and start watching. Yeah. Right. And like the B2B platform, you got to onboard yourself, put in the, so there's that friction layer, which I think needs to be solved for before B2B streaming can become a thing.
I could totally see like next year, like, We've been talking
That's
about
kind of one of our goals is to
stream.
Yeah, to build up or the capability.
Like a streamer here at this event would be cool.
To be a vendor to do streaming. But yeah, as for the history of like this live, like live your life on stream thing, at its inception, live stream was mostly gaming, right? At the most, you'd have a talking head overlay in the corner, and then this feature called Just Chat came on, which is because there are a lot of people, if you don't game, you know, how are you going to stream? So it popularized this format where someone can just casually talk to people on stream. And then that's when you see people hop on Omegle and do a live stream, right? Okay. Omegle is
I think I've seen that logo.
The like random.
It's like a random chat app.
Yeah, it's like have a video call with a stranger. Yeah. Right, that app. So people were going on doing that. And then eventually the technology developed such that you could have Wi-Fi on cameras and you can have high quality footage.
So you can just walk around.
Yeah. And so people started doing that. And it's kind of the same format of we got projectiles coming over here.
Just follow me. I want
what's cool with where live streaming is going now is it's kind of like television in that a lot of it is scripted and there's a lot of programming. It's like, you know, you watch someone like iShowSpeed, he'll be walking around Miami and then casually bump into Tom Brady. It's like, no, you're not casually bumping into Tom Brady.
Because I only see it in like the bite-sized clips, like the Reels or TikToks versions of it. And I'm like, this seems staged, but I don't even see that behind the scenes, like the narrative, the full narrative. I just see these little bits. I'm like, why is this guy everywhere all of a sudden? So,
but I think the appeal of it partly comes from we're in this content meta, especially in video, of everything's hyper polished, very edited. Yeah. Right. And you can't do that. Like it goes against the nature of the medium. Is when you're live streaming, you're just there. You have to exist. In some ways, it's like acting. Yeah. All right. You have to be on 24/7. I think that's why someone like iShowSpeed is so successful and popular.
And how often, like how many hours a day is he streaming?
He does a lot of things. There's a lot where he travels. He'll go to another country and then he'll have everything planned out for, let's say, 2 to 3 days. Right. He went to China for
and he's streaming.
It'll be like maybe like 4 hours a day or something like that. Yeah. Maybe like a blocks. Okay. Like I'll be live from like 5 to maybe 5 until I'm done. Yeah.
But then there's also this concept of what's called a subathon. You know, someone will stream for X amount of hours, X amount of days, and they just constantly be on. And then what they'll do is, like, there's this guy, Kai Sanat, like, he'll be sleeping in his bed live on stream. What? And he'll bring in guests as he's in bed sleeping.
And how many people are watching this guy just sleep?
Tens of thousands.
Like
it's crazy, right? Like, it's just crazy that like, people can get that kind of attention and you're just yeah,
well, you're getting more out of it. It's like, it's like you have a webinar and you're just watching passively versus you're attending the event in person. You can raise your hand, they bring a mic over to you, ask the speaker a question. But it's like that, but it's, all virtual.
You're working or doing your homework and you got your just like watching a stream go.
Yeah, it's so interesting.